Once again, hello guys and welcome back to another of our classes about Excel, the introduction to database analysis. Alright, so in this course, we are going to create our dashboard. Once again, since we don't have a lot of data right now, we'll simply create a very simple dashboard to present our data that is here. We're not going to use another sheet for this dashboard creation. We are going to work on the same sheet. So once again, as I explained the last time, creating a dashboard is 100% about imagination, and you really want to create something original that will help you understand the prices. So in this case, the way I created the dashboard, I want to create it. First of all, I did something. You'll see how it looks. So first of all, you simply link up some cells together. Then, same thing here. The first square right there, it will be for the highest versus lowest price ever. So here we will have the highest price, and there the lowest price. Then we'll simply write down the answers. For the second thing, we'll have the highest price movement versus the lowest. Once again, this will be in percentage. Alright, then we simply link the prices once again. So as you can see, it's very easy to do. After that, the next thing we want to enter will be the provision. So our highest price that we project, our provisions for the range. So our price range provision. So we'll have our highest price and our lowest price. Then it's very simple. We simply add them. And finally, the last thing will be other. So other data that we have, for example, the standard deviation and the daily volatility. Perfect. So when we have all this, it's very simple. We can add some other features, for example, adding a graph, in this case to present our data. So as you can see, for example, for those things here, we can add a graph. So how do we add a graph? As we did in our past class, you simply go on recommended chart, and we can, for example, add this graph. So let's do it. And perfect. So we have our first chart here. And we can simply place it there. Then we can do it for all of our places where we want to present with graphs. We can do it with some other graphs. So you understand how it works. The main goal here to make a dashboard is really to present the data the best way possible. Once again, here the prices don't change, but if you decide, for example, to create the same database as we did, and instead of using real data, creating your own data that is not necessarily real, that works, let's say, for example, with random numbers, well, you will see your chart will always move. And if you work, for example, with the minutely data and you try to predict, for example, movement with the hourly data, or as I said, minutely data, it's very important to have a clear dashboard. Once again, here my goal was simply to explain you how we make an analysis of a stock, and we just took away basic information to be able to respond to our goal, which was in the end try to predict the price range. So the price range for the next month. That's what we did. We predicted, and we also extracted some basic data and put it on a dashboard that is here. Once again, this dashboard is very simple. It only consists of answers and graphs. So once again, if you want to add the graph on those other places, well, you can. And as I said, the dashboard is really something that is very personal, and it's supposed to be for you to understand better the data. Once again, here we don't have a lot of data, so we simply created a simple dashboard. So that's it for this course, guys, and see you all in our next class.